I'm very happy to present to you about one musical instrument which I love to play. It is called as harmonica or mouth organ or blues organ. A harmonica or a mouth organ is really a very good instrument. I learned this instrument as a small child when I was in my third standard. So right from that time I had the opportunity to learn, and it is a very basic instrument using which you can learn other musical instruments also. It gives you a basic idea about the theory of music, so that helps us to do. So this particular video I'm going to simply talk about this particular instrument. It was actually discovered in the 1851, most probably in the year 1851, and subsequently many different harmonicas came from Europe. I think people think that there is one person called Christian Ludwig who actually invented this instrument, but I think there were many people who actually contributed. One important point is many great musicians started learning other musical instruments with this as the first instrument. Benjamin Franklin, he also used to love this instrument. He was a scientist, He discovered a material method to stop lightning effects on the buildings. And Benjamin Franklin was a famous mouth organ player. There are many other people. Now we have blues version and many other things. So I learned this as a small child. In fact, in my family, my mother and all my sisters and brother used to play this instrument right from the childhood. So I had this musical training from this instrument. Without anybody teaching, we can learn this musical instrument. So it's very cheap. I feel that this is the easiest instrument to buy, practice, and then learn. And therefore, it is a very nice instrument for you to begin your musical career. The sound of the instrument may not suit many people. Some people don't like it, but some people like it. It is a reed instrument. So you have two things. You have to draw or blow. Blowing is blowing. This is blowing. Draw means inhale. So there are two ways of playing this, and each has a note. It has holes inside this. This instrument is actually called as a chromatic harmonica because I can produce something can be done with this button. When you press it, the scale changes. So any note in a keyboard can be played using this particular instrument. It can be played in different scales with some difficulty, but every instrument is a C major scale or a G major scale. But this chromatic harmonica is, you can play pressing this button now and then when you have sharps or flats. I think with this idea, I think I'll go to other instruments that are possible, that are available. This is considered to be the best mouth organ. It is so small. Very small instrument, but anyhow, it is called Puck. It is produced by a German company called Horner. Horner mouth organs are considered to be the best. We have many Chinese ones. I think this is the Chinese one which I have. And there are many other ones. Suzuki mouth organ is there. But this mouth organ is very good for bending effect. So you can bend a note to another note, and therefore this Puck mouth organ is one of the best. It will have only 10 holes in it, but you can play beautifully. I'll be demonstrating one or few things. And when I went to Munich about 2 years ago, I bought this Puck, double Puck mouth harmonica or mouth organ. It is really nice. So you have two things, two mouth organs joined together. One will be in C scale So this is G side. And when you go to this, this is another side, that is C mouth organ. I'll play this way. So this you can play in two scales actually, in C major scale as well as in G major scale. It is one of the best mouth organs available. Remember, the size of the mouth organ, if it is small, there are various things you can do. So I'd like to teach you some interesting things. See, this is called vamping. We call in Indian circles vamping. By just cupping the mouth organ or the harmonica and doing some action like this, you can change the sound, you see. So that will have an added effect, and it has a very beautiful effect. You would love it. Therefore, you can do this. So you are able to do wonderfully. It's a vibrato effect. Vibrato, you can do it in a piano or something like that. Maybe in a violin you can do vibrato effect. That can be done using a harmonica also. And another thing is called tongue touching. You touch the holes with your tongue to have a guitar-like effect. So you can produce a guitar-like rhythm sound also joining it. I'll do that. You get it? I have done both bending, tongue touching and vamping. All three joined together. If you play with the mic with you, I think the bass sounds, if you increase the bass sound in your sound system, it will actually produce the orchestral effect will also come. And I would like to introduce something else also. I have what is called as a mouth organ holder. You have a holder. Using this, I can just hold the mouth organ using like this, and I can keep the mouth organ here. I can place it here, and I can both my hands will be free to play any other instrument, maybe an accordion or a guitar or anything you like. So I can produce a lot of creative things using this. I don't want to, I think I had made another video having that particular, both guitar and harmonica playing together. So this can be fixed to this stand. This is called mouth organ stand or holder. It is called as a holder. You can order it through Amazon and things like that. And as a small boy, I wanted to do some wonders. I think I learned by myself, so that it is possible to play in a different fashion, so that it will attract people to look at the mouth organ and enjoy its playing. One thing is playing like this and then reversing it like this. It is very difficult to play because your mindset should change from going keys from to this kind. So you have to go this way. So now the bass sound is here and the treble sound is here. So I am going to play like that, and that will be really interesting. So it is very nice to play like this. You can do some, these are all the work of a magician or a person who loves to have some fun with the mouth organ. I think I would like to do this. I don't think that nobody has done anywhere. I have never seen this. I thought that this is another beautiful way of playing. Remember, I have a tube. Sorry. When you have a tube, when you blow, I can blow and keep it over the mouth organ's mouth holes to produce a sound, and I can adjust the sounds like this. So I'm going to do something interesting, which I think you will enjoy. I can keep it, hold it with my teeth. Is it interesting? You enjoy it? What I used to do is I'll hide behind the screen and I'll keep this mouth organ in front of the screen, and a devil will be playing. Me, the devil, playing from behind, and you can see. So that's one thing. These are some funny things I do. I want to create this video only to make you have an interest over this beautiful instrument. The sound is also good, I think I love it. So I'll just play one song, and that will help you to understand a little bit of it. I'm going to play with the piano. In the piano and the keyboard, I'm going to play the chords, and I'm going to use my left hand to play the keyboard and play the mouth organ. So it is multitasking actually. So I'm going to do multitasking so that you'll love it. The most easiest and the most effective song for a mouth organ is that Have You Been to Jesus? That song is a very nice song, so I'm going to play that.